According to a Brennan Center for Justice report, What Caused Crime to Decline, we have some sobering facts that impact African American and Latino males in this state and in this country. Over the last 20 years, violent crime in this country has dropped by 50%, and crimes against property approximately 40%. Despite these significant decreases in crime, 2.3 million persons are in jail in this country. And of that amount, over 920,000 are African American and Latino males. 33% of these males will spend time in prison at some point in their life. Their children will be subjected to abject poverty, probably for the rest of their lives. We spend over $280 billion in prison and prisons in this country, $80 million to take care of prisoners. Now imagine what we can do if we use those monies instead to further the education of children in our communities. The members of the caucus are dedicated to changing these failed policies that have had a terrible impact and massive incarceration of African American and Latino males in this state and in this country, despite the fact that the empirical data has demonstrated that it has minimal impact on deterring crime, minimal impact. Massive incarceration of Black and Latino young men and women have not made us safer. In fact, it has had the opposite effect. The members of this caucus are examining several components of crime fighting, and reforming the criminal justice system. We are looking to reform it in ways that create sensible, race-neutral, effective policies for our community and our kids. We are advocating for raising the age of prosecution of juveniles. We agree that the governor and the Assembly's proposal for raising the age and overhauling the juvenile justice system will be an excellent step in the right direction that will help remove the scarlet letter that is placed on many of our young men and women when they're young and have convictions. My colleague, Senator Perkins, will elaborate a little more on raising the age. Recent events have jaded the perception of justice and the criminal justice system. It is the governor's responsibility and the legislator's responsibility to restore that confidence. The recent grand jury decision not to indict police officers in the Eric Garner case cries out for reforming our grand jury system and to correct the broader systemic problems in our criminal justice system and to improve relations between the police and our communities. The caucus will advocate for greater transparency in our grand jury proceedings and are weighing the benefits of special prosecutors in cases of police misconduct and police shootings. For over 20 years, nearly 100,000 New Yorkers have been, nearly 600,000 New Yorkers have been arrested for possessing small amounts of marijuana in public view. These arrests do not make us safer. They criminalize and stigmatize young African American men and women. The Fairness and Equality Act, which tackles the inherent bias in arrests involving small amounts of marijuana, will work to remediate some of these problems. It will make open possession of small amounts of marijuana a violation and provide a means to vacate and seal criminal justice records for young men and women. The act will fix a bad policy that effectively drains our resources and ruins young lives. My colleagues in the caucus are committed to fight for equality and for a criminal justice system that is fair, that is blind, and that is sensible. Thank you.